You're about to learn the exact strategy that I use to generate results like this. So this is one of my ad accounts, 663,000 spent. After Facebook changed the attribution setting, I haven't modified all my campaigns, so it says 0 down here, but you can see some of the numbers here. Total amount generated off of this 663,000 spent is 2.7 million, which I'll pop up a screenshot right now of that Shopify store. So how do I go from generating mediocre results to results where I spent 98,000 to generate 488,000, 100,000, 350,000, 53,000, 250,000? How do we get to this point? Well, it's all through this process that I'm about to show you. And you're getting taught this strategy completely free. All that I ask is that you like this video, subscribe, and go check out Pondir.com, which is my company. You're going to find a ton of advertising resources there, extremely valuable, and we're going to have some software tools launching as well. So check the link in the description for that. So with that said, let's go ahead and cover these strategies of how to utilize data so it just doesn't go to waste.
Today's video is sponsored by Bands Off Ads. Turn regular dropshipping products into best sellers with our viral content. Bands Off Ads is the #1 video service for your e-commerce video needs. They have a specialized team in video editing, professional team of scriptwriters, Facebook ad copy with every order, and optimized to convert thumbnails. As you watch this YouTube lesson on how to make your ads profitable using data, you're going to realize that Bands Off Ads offers a service that can tremendously help out with that. Getting videos made for your e-commerce brand is as simple as 1, 2, and 3. Simply go to bandsoffAds.com. The link is in the description. First, choose your video ad style. Next, fill out a few simple questions. And finally, get your video delivered via email in just 1 to 3 business days. They offer tier pricing, making it perfect for any business model, and beginners all the way to experts. If you're ready to turn regular products into best sellers, go ahead and check out Bands Off Ads.
This is the process that I personally follow to generate results like the results in that ad account I just showed you, or results for clients. This is the exact process that I follow. So in the next 3 to 5 minutes here, you're gonna know my process and be able to utilize this to generate better results for your advertising. Up here, we have you currently spending money on Facebook ads. And the downfall of most beginner and intermediate advertisers is, they spend the money on Facebook ads and then they get results sometimes, right? And this is just the consistent process that they follow. They just keep putting money in, and hopefully they're getting results. 90% of the time when someone first starts advertising, they're not seeing results yet. And they get stuck in this vicious cycle of spend money. People get shown your Facebook ads, results, yes, no. If no, then I don't know, maybe we just spend more, or we try to do a Facebook ad hack. And ultimately, success is never found. The way that I was able to break past that blocking point was the following sequence. So instead of, so obviously I'd still spend the money on Facebook ads, boom, but I would never go into this cycle here. I would take the exit. So this is the exit right here. So you spend the money, you get your data. So don't look at spending money to get results. Look at spending money to get data. That's how you should be viewing this. And this question mark right here is the area where we do something which is extremely valuable. And what we do is we just analyze our data. And I'm going to show you in the next clip here how to perform data analysis on the most important piece of data that Facebook gives you that's often never talked about by the majority of people. After I perform data analysis, I'm able to improve my results. And I repeat this cycle. And ultimately, you get to the point where generating results just like that ad account I showed you. 668,000 spent for $2.7 million in revenue. Phenomenal results. And it's all because of this process. So first, I just wanted to get your mindset out of this vicious cycle of spending money to try and get results. Don't do that. Spend money to get data, perform data analysis, and then you're going to start to see results. So now you're wondering, well, how do I start data analysis? There's a lot to it. But what I want to focus on is the single most important piece of data and one of the most simple that you can use. Go into your ad account right now and improve your results. So let's go ahead and break that down. Link click-through rate is the ultimate piece of data that you can analyze right from the start. And link click-through rate is extremely valuable and powerful for the following reasons. Everything in terms of how much your ads are going to cost you, how much sales you're going to make, can be directly influenced by an improvement or decrease in improvement of your link click-through rate. So this is how I perform data analysis on link CTR in a way that can literally 5 to 10x results overnight if these improvements are made. So let me show you how to do this process. Go ahead and open your ad account and make sure you have the column link CTR and make sure it says link CTR. You're going to see two different options. So CTR, click-through rate, means that the percentage of people that clicked on your ad, whether it was click the like button, click play, click shop now, where link CTR is only the percentage of people that click through to your website, that click the link to your website, which is what we want to know because that's the most influential piece of data. Once you've found that column, go ahead and add it in and start to look at it. Now here's what I want you to take note of. First, just look at the column and find out how many impressions you have. Find out your CPM, then fill in your link click-through rate. Go to your website and just look at your conversion rate. If you're not making sales yet, don't worry, just estimate a 1% here. And then find out your average order value. And next, if you have data, look at how much was spent on ads, how many sales you made, and what your revenue was during that time. If you don't have data yet, go ahead and estimate it just like I did here, because I want to show you how valuable this is going to be for you. Okay, so now let's go through this data as though we're performing data analysis on this ad account. So I see we have 10,000 impressions. We have a $20 cost per 1,000 impressions, so it's costing us $20 per 1,000. So that means total spent was 200. We have a 1% link click-through rate. So out of 100 people that see our ads, 1% click through. We have a 1% conversion rate, and we have a $60 average order value. In this situation, with this data, we spent $200 to make one sale and had $60 in revenue. So this is very unprofitable. So let's say that I just looked at this data and this is what I see. What I know is that if I improve link click-through rate, well, I'm going to be able to send more traffic to my website for cheaper. And if I can maintain these other pieces of data, just keep them consistent, no improvements, I can make a lot of magic happen. And now that I know that, okay, I want to improve my link click-through rate, what should I do? Improving link click-through rate is actually very straightforward. How do you get more people to click on your ads? Well, I'm going to give you those secrets right now. So take note of this and make these improvements. First, thumbnail. Split test your thumbnail. Thumbnails can make a world of difference. Split test 5 to 10 thumbnails and you're going to find the winner out of those. So take that thumbnail and apply it to your video ad. Or if you're using an image ad, split test the image. So now in your video ad, split test the scroll stopper, the first 3 seconds of your clip. You split test 5 to 10 variations, you're going to see a massive improvement. Then go ahead and find the point of the video average watch time, another column in Facebook ads. Figure out where most people drop off and split test the video clip that is being shown right there at that time to continue and get people to watch the rest of the video. Finally, split test your call to action in the video, so telling people what you want them to do. For example, click the shop now button below this ad. Then test your headline and the copy of the ad. If you do all of that, if you test each one of those variables 5 to 10 times, you will improve your link click-through rate. And that's the process that I use to improve it. Now watch how powerful it is just to make those improvements. What you'll see is if we go to this next example, we went from a 1% link click-through rate to a 3% link click-through rate. None of the other data changed. Still 10,000 impressions, $20 CPM, 1% conversion rate, $60 AOV. But watch, now that we are sending 3% or 2% more to our website, we spent the same amount, 200, we made 3 sales to generate 180 in revenue. We 3x'd our revenue just by improving our link click-through rate. So we continue to test those variables that I just mentioned, and now we're at a 5% link click-through rate. Same data around the clock, you can see it. Everything is the same, we only improved one piece of data. Now we've spent 200, same amount, but we have 5 sales and revenue of $300. This is where it gets extremely exciting because all that we have to do as advertisers is improve one thing. Just improve the link click-through rate, and every aspect of your results will follow. Link click-through rate is the most underutilized piece of data, and I cannot stress it enough. When I go into an ad account, whether it's for my own brands, clients, consulting calls, the first thing that I do, and every time, the single most important thing that I do right away is do this analysis on the link click-through rate. I pull out our data, and then I begin to do projections based upon what if I was to make the link click-through rate 3? What about 5? What about 7? What results will we see then? As soon as you make that link click-through rate improving, you're going to see a massive jump in results. And then, now that you understand the link click-through rate improvement, you can apply the same process to conversion rate. You can use tools like Hotjar. Look at your heat maps, split test copy, landing pages, load times. And you're going to see this start to go from a 1 to a 3 to a 5. And when you do that for multiple pieces of data, that's when you generate results like you saw in my ad account, because that is the process that I follow. This isn't something that just does itself. You do have to put the work in to do these. But the reward that is waiting for you at the end of this work that you'll put in is tremendous. And this is why 90% of advertisers fail before really ever getting to that successful result, because they don't follow this procedure here. So if you follow this, you're going to crush it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you found this extremely valuable for your advertising success. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to hit this like button and subscribe, and also go ahead and check out Pondir.com, linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Dylan out.